United in the Europa League, Europa League. We tell them one time and we say Europa League, Europa.
Barcelona 2, Manchester United 2. Oh, Kenny, what a game of football. Where do we start with that one? Incredible.
Another cracker. I've really enjoyed the game. When you look at Barcelona themselves, and we had this fear, and this fear was around the fact that they'd only conceded 7 goals. They hadn't scored. Nobody had scored from open play against them all season. However, we knew that both Bayern Munich and Milan had scored 3 in the European Cup. And I've got to be honest, I wasn't impressed. On 18 minutes, I said to myself, this game should be over. We've had that many chances to create and finish the tie completely. Their 2 goals, which we'll talk about, were soft goals, very soft goals. We had some golden chances. And then towards the end, they started to get De Gea had to make a couple of good saves. They nearly got an own goal off Casemiro, who I thought up to 5 minutes to go was excellent. And then he gives the pass away that gives the goal. But no, the way the game started, it seemed obvious to me straight away. When Rafinha, Gavi, they were given lots of ball. On the outside. And I just didn't think they fancied coming at Casemiro and Varane. And I think, Xavi's tactics was to play wide. And at first, Wan-Bissaka wasn't going out to him. And I'm thinking, look at the space young Xavi's got there. Look at it. It's got loads of space. But the balls were coming across and there was nothing at the end of them. And then as we were going forward, I thought Vegas was excellent. I thought it was almost box to box. It was like a box-to-box midfielder. When we were defending, he was on the penalty box. And then when we was attacking, he's there. Frankie de Jong, he pressed him out the game. He pressed Frankie de Jong out the game. So his pressing and his energy was very good. So in possession for ourselves as we were going forward, I thought we looked as though we could create chances at will. And we did. Yeah. Vegas' first chance, all right, he should have scored, but it was a great goal. It was a great save. And then with Rashford, when Rashford cut in, again, another cracking save. In the second half, young Sancho should have probably scored. And then we got both our goals. Their first goal, obviously, was when Alonso jumped, and Fred had no intention of jumping with him. It was an easy goal. It was a soft goal to it. It was a pure defensive error. Then within 2 minutes, Fred runs up, does a wonder pass through. Next thing, Rashford, bang, take that, we're having that.
Yeah,
what a piece.
Absolutely, yeah, brilliant.
Take that, what a piece. You know what I mean? And then, I thought, well, you've obviously, it's Barcelona. They've got to be good, but I wasn't impressed. And the more we pressed, the more mistakes they made at the back. They made a lot of mistakes. They did not like being pressed. And I think what it is, in La Liga, we know it's going to prove it. It's probably not nowhere near the standard of the Premier League. So probably when teams are going to play Barcelona at Nou Camp, they're probably being so respectful, playing a deep block against them. And they would have been winning games 1-0, 1-1, and they've not been scored. And that's because I think teams are afraid of them. I think United went there today and said, you're having some. And he said it before. He said it before the kickoff in his interview. He said, we've come here to play. We've come here to play. And he was talking about Wan-Bissaka on the right and this and I'm thinking, you're going for it. You're going for it. And as soon as we saw the lineup, Vegas at 10 and Bruno out on the right, but we could see why, because I think he wanted Vegas there for his pressing. He didn't want him as a creative number 10, but what he is a high energy. And he was all non-stop. The lad never stopped running. He was pressing. He was putting tackles in. He doesn't give stupid free kicks, and he doesn't give many bad passes away. So if you compare the fact we paid £3 million for that lad, probably 3 million, and we were trying to pay 150 million for Frankie de Jong. I wouldn't pay 150 pence for him watching him tonight. I thought he were very poor. I did. I thought he just didn't. He does not like. It appeared to me he doesn't like the physicality of the game. So I'm thinking, if this lad comes to the Premier League, he's in for a big ship. Unless, I don't know, you know, you're not a £150 million rated player for nothing, are you? Are you with me? But on tonight's performance, and we'll see again next week at Old Trafford or the week after, he's got to improve a hell of a lot to impress me, and I think a lot of other United fans as well, about paying all that money out for him.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think it's a testament to United and Ten Hag that we come out of this one. Obviously, I don't know about you, but incredibly proud of how we played. But at the same time, I come out of it almost a smidge disappointed because I go, we should have won that. We should have won that. And not even just win at 3-2. We should have won it 4 or 5-2.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Comfortable. If you look at that second goal, Rafinha's the first goal was terrible defending. The second goal, it goes past Varane through somebody else's legs and then goes. And I thought, in fact, Lewandowski, they never touched the ball.
No,
and you can't blame De Gea because he was unsighted. But that's a lucky goal. That you don't get many. You don't see many of them where it runs straight through from that distance. And it wasn't as if it was blistering pace. It was a fortunate goal. But I thought our goals were taken well. Rashford. But again, that last 10 minutes, he should have laid a few passes off a little bit quicker, I thought. But you can't complain. You can't complain. Took his goal superb. He's on fire. The lad's on fire.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot. And I think this is a testament also to his confidence that, to go to your point earlier on, it's Barcelona, it's at the Camp Nou, to go there and really, for the first sort of 20, 25, 30 minutes of that second half, ripped them apart. They couldn't get anywhere near Marcus Rashford. It was incredible.
No. Again, I'll say it again. I wasn't impressed. I think what they did miss, Pedri went off after about 40 minutes, the young lad.
Yeah.
And they've got 2 junior superstars on the field, aren't they, with Pedri and the other lad, Gavi. They're not so old. They're only 18, 17, 18. Yeah. But like I said, there wasn't... No, and that's what you get sometimes with the 17 and 18-year-old players. You know, and they probably look fantastic in the Liga. It's like we said about young Palestra and Garnacho. They're great to bring on, but when they're the focus and you've got them on for 90 minutes, you've got to deliver. And for a young lad, it's very difficult. And it showed it tonight. I don't think any of them did anything outstanding. And they were frightened to death. Nobody once tried to take Wan-Bissaka on. For all the ball that they had, they never tried to take him on. The crosses were coming over. And I think Ten Hag knew that. I think Ten Hag knew it. Because I was screaming, like I said, first 20 minutes, why is Wan-Bissaka not going out to him? They didn't need to go out to him because they'd never come to him. They were just popping the balls over, Varane and Shaw. You'd think Shaw had played at left centre-back all his life.
That's incredible,
wasn't it comfortable? They didn't seem to have much coming through. I'm expecting all sorts from this Barcelona team. I'm thinking, but it just goes to show that's why they're qualifying. That's why they're qualifying.
Absolutely.
And if this is a measure of where they are in the Liga, of where they are in the European hierarchy, I think they're well down. I do think they're well down. We know from what was being said in the summer about all these levers that were being pulled or wherever. They were 6 months out of going into business as a club because they were struggling financially. So when people are getting euphoric about, Barcelona are back, but they might be in La Liga. But not that team wouldn't survive. That team would be fighting for relegation, a relegation battle in the Premier League, because they get out fought. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't. No, they might come to Old Trafford in 2 weeks.
But that was good.
But I'd be very surprised.
That's going to be my next question. Just before we wrap things up, was going to be then. We look forward to next week. You would say we're in pole position now, coming to Old Trafford. Obviously, we get our players back that were suspended, so we get Martinez and Sabitzer to come back. In addition, like you said, Gavi and Pedri, they're both going to be probably out now, one suspended, one injured. So now you would say that United, I suppose the only thing that could go against us is maybe the pressure's a little bit more on us now, because the expectation is to there, actually, you know what?
Exactly.
We should maybe go and win this.
Without a doubt, we should have won it tonight. We should have won it tonight. We shouldn't be taking them back to Old Trafford drawing. And what may go against us in under the old system, if we was in the old system and scored 2 away goals against Barcelona, counting double, you think, wow, that's excellent now, but it doesn't count anymore. But no, I don't think we've anything to fear. What the question I would ask now is, where do we put Sabitzer? Fred was excellent. Apart from that goal, Fred was excellent. His tenacity, his running, his energy. Put him at the side of Weghorst in that midfield. They were good. You know, you're talking about the top players in Europe, world players, and they matched them. They more than matched them in midfield. I thought, no, very good. Very good.
Very good indeed from Manchester United. Well, guys, there's Kenny's view. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Plenty of games on the horizon, but we're already looking forward to next Thursday now. Can United get through Barcelona? Oh, backs against the wall. We're out of here. Peace.